Hi YouTube friends, my name is Wendy and this is Wendy's Craft Room. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for checking me out. If you're returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun to interact with people who have like interests. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it. Today is March the 1st already. Can you believe it? Yeah, I've been wanting to do for a couple of days now, but it just hasn't worked out, so I thought I'd do it today. So today is my Crafty update number 14 already. So we'll start with what I'm wearing. This is my Geogradient shawl, which was, I think, last year's make along with Stephen West. Very pretty. A lot of people have different center squares because there was an issue with the original pattern. People thought it was reminiscent of a negative symbol, so of course he didn't like that and wanted to change it. So lots of people did different things. Some people did granny squares. Yeah, so everybody did something different, which is really nice. I used yarn by, I can't remember the colorways now. They're all different shades of teal. Frankie Gray Fibers. Yeah, and maybe I'll link my my Ravelry page below. For the Geogradient. Okay, so we'll start with Merry Maxim Mondays. Last week, last time we filmed, we drew the yarn that I had purchased at Merry Maxim, and that would determine, well, I think it was 2 times ago, but anyway, the yarn that I selected was the Red Heart All-in-One Flower Power in the colorway Katelli Bronze. And another yarn that I had purchased at Merry Maxim to go with that is this Cascade Yarns Cherub in Aran, and it's kind of a mustardy color. They just have color numbers. It's color number 73. So the pattern that I selected to use this with was the Yarnspirations knit patchwork jacket. And so far it's reminds me of like the Coziest Memories blanket. You make squares. I haven't blocked these yet, so I will block them. I'll steam block them. So the solid color, for the size that I'm making the smallest size. They want you to make 3 squares, so I've done that. And then for the Flower Power yarn, they want you to make 12 squares. Now they suggest that you pull the yarn, and so you start it in the same spot each time, so you're going to end up with this little tiny bit of the original, like the yellow color, and then this amount of the bronze color, and then this amount of the blue. But that was going to require a lot of waste, and I thought, you know what, for this type of jacket I think it would be just as nice to have everything different, so I just went and pulled it as it came. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this. Now, did I say I need to make 12 of these squares? I've only made 2 so far. There is a third color that I'm going to use with this, and this is the All-in-One Granny Square. and this is the Soft White and Peachy Keen. So I haven't made any of those squares yet, but so not a lot of progress, but a little bit. I'll just put that over here for now. So that's where I'm at with the Mary Maxim Mondays. The next thing that I did was the whip update pile, and I'm happy to say we drew the Granny's Magical Cupboard, which was the, I think the 2025 calendar blanket for Jayda and Stitches. And so I had quite a few. I think I had to do about 4 or 5 more squares to get this amount done, and then the border. So I am very happy to say I got it done. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there. Yeah, so I really like the colors. I would never have chosen this color palette, ever, 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 ever. But when I went to get the Red Heart Supersaver Bitty Stripes, I had gotten this shade, which was Pink Lemonade. And so what I did was try to match shades out of that with colors that I had in my stash. So I think there's Carrot and Gold and Merlot, and then Lilac. Yeah, and I actually like how it turned out. My favorite part was the border. I've never seen a border done like this before. I thought it was many, many rows, and it turns out, no, this is only 2 rounds. And that border is done like using a Tunisian crochet style, which I don't do Tunisian crochet, so that was new to me, but I really liked it. So I would like to use that technique again. I really liked it. In fact, I might add to this. We're going to use it just for a blanket in the car, you know, for emergencies. And my husband said I should make it bigger. So I think I might add another couple rounds using that Tunisian crochet method. But for this purpose, I'm considering it done. So now we get to spin the wheel for the next whip to tackle. Okay. I'll continue to app. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I have my wheel of yarny whips. And we're going to spin. Oh boy. That is the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along for this year, which was the Musikal, and I do have it right here. Oh. I do find I get really tired of doing the same thing for so long, and I end up you know, going to other things, and then this sits for months and months, and then I get on a kick to get it finished, and that's usually what happens with my make-alongs. Oops, I got lost some stitches here. Oh no. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this is, I'm still in clue 1. Very pretty. This I'm using Les Garçons yarn, and one yarn by the green button jar in Windsor, Ontario. And Garçon, Les Garçons, they are in Quebec and Montreal. So there, it'll be nice to get back working on that again. Okay. My next section is the 12 cast-ons for 2026. And I think I've shown this, and I don't think I've done any more since, but I will show it again. I'm at the point now, this is the Tolsta Tea by Kriya B, and I'll link the pattern below. I'm using cotton sprout yarn, speckles, in the colorway Surfboard. Very pretty. Yeah, speckles of green and yellow and blue. I like how it's working up. And let's see. Okay, I think that's the back. This is the front. Yeah. So this is what I have done so far. This is going to be the sleeves. Now, I'm at the point where I have to put the sleeves on. Oops. There we go, that's better. Put the sleeves on this is called pearl strings, but you know, these anyway, you have to split for the sleeves. So that is my next step with that. And I haven't done that yet, so I'm not sure if I was that far along the last time I showed it. Okay, so those will be my two focus items this week. And the next 2 weeks is the Tolsta Tea and the Musikal shawl. Okay. My next section is cals and cals, so knit alongs and crochet alongs. The first thing is I did show you the February background block, which I did for the Repeat Crafter Me blanket. It's the winter activities blanket. This month for February was hockey sticks and a hockey puck. I did make the sticks and I can't find them, so I think they're probably got curled up in some fabric, either my cross-stitching fabric or another project, so I have to find those and add them. So hopefully I'll show that next time along with the March block. I don't know if that came out today or not. Yeah, so there's that. The next make-along was Judy's Creations and Crochet. She does a different make-along every month. And this year, instead of different colors, she's focusing on different project types or different technique types. And this month was blanket. So I made a scrap blanket out of my Bernat blanket yarn. And yeah, and it actually is the perfect size for the back of my couch. Yeah, so that's where I put that. So I'll try and remember to put a picture here of it on the back of my couch. It's a perfect size for that. And the only other thing that I think I've already shown the progress on that, and I did not submit it, that was my Crafting Kitties Designer Spotlight make-along. And I am doing the reading shawl by Anja. Ophelia Talks Crochet. It's not the reading shawl. She's done a reading shawl. This is the reading sweater. Yeah. And yeah, that's as far as I got with that. So I'd like to continue with that this month. And I think that's it. That's taken up a lot of time. So next I have haul. So I saw this at the Dollar Tree. This is the Premier Just Chenille, and this is the color Grass. And I thought, how perfect for spring projects, for frogs, you know, bunnies, carrots, tops, any grass, that kind of thing. Perfect color. So I got 2 of those. And the only pink they had was this Vintage Rose. I'm not so sure. That might be cute. And I got a white. The next thing I got was Michael's. They had buy 2 get 1 free. And I had never gotten this type of yarn before. So this is the Big Twist Posh. So you know, in Canada we never had Big Twist before. Michael's brought it in after Joann's closed. So yeah, I was very excited. This is a 5 bulky weight yarn. Good for doing plushies, you know. So yeah, they had buy 2 get 1 free. So I bought lemon meringue, pretty yellow, and strawberry smoothie. And there we go. It's hard to see, that's kind of blowing out the colors. Oh, there, that's a nice tadpole, another nice frog color. Now this is called, well, this is different. So is this. Okay, oh, these are a little bit different. I wonder, oh, they are different. The Posh, okay, so the Posh is a 5 weight. So the lemon meringue and, what is this? Blueberry smoothie. Those are Posh, those are 5 weight. Now this one is Big Twist Baby Bear, and it is a 6 weight. I didn't notice that till just now. Okay, so this is the tadpole. This is the strawberry smoothie. What was the blue one called? Blueberry smoothie, okay. And this is lavender, beautiful. And this is Baby Bella, perfect teddy bear color, or this could be a bunny rabbit too for spring. Very nice. So I can't wait to try and make some plushies this couple weeks, maybe some springtime, some plushies. And then one other thing I got was from Temu. I have my needles all over the place really, and I really wanted to try and gather them all in one spot. Now, on the app, this is cute. It's got knitting needles and yarn and crochet hook and buttons and a llama. On the app, it looked like it was really good for storing needles, like you know, then what do you call them? Both the needle tips with the cords, and also interchangeable, and then also just the circular needles. That's what I was trying to think of. But in person, I'm not so sure it's going to be there good, but I'll try it. And then this one looked really good online too. And this is one for crochet hooks. So, we'll see. I'll give it a try. Let's see if I can, you know, condense and keep everything in one spot. That'd be nice. Yeah, so that's it for the crafting, other than the cross stitch. And then next week I'll put out a new video for my cross stitch. Yeah, spring's around the corner. Looking forward to it. Yeah, other than that, everything's been going well. Watching lots of YouTube, lots of TV, reading a little bit. Yeah, oh, I'm so anxious to look at all these yarns. They're so pretty. All the spring colors, the Easter colors. I'll have to do some Easter makes, I think, soon. I haven't been doing many plushies. I'd really like to do some more soon. So anyway, I think that's it for this time. Thank you again for watching and subscribing and doing all the YouTube things, like and comment. Really enjoy interacting with you all. Got another new subscriber this week, so that's exciting. Hopefully I'll be getting more. Yeah, so once again, thank you, and take care, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.